Jeremiah 19:9. And I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters. And they shall eat every one of the flesh of his friends in the siege and straightness wherewith their enemies. And they that seek their lives shall straighten them out.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Kadash. We're going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Israel that rule well. Shalom to the Akim, Akwathium, and the speckled bird listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.
You want to read that for me again?
Jeremiah 19:9. And I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters. And they shall eat every one the flesh of his friend in the siege and straightness.
And the siege and straightness. And that siege and that straightness and that straight talking about a difficult period of time. Okay, that siege when Assyria, okay, and then Jerusalem later on down the road. Okay, when those two places were under siege during the time of the Second Kings, during the time of when you start reading about the New Covenant, when Yahweh Shah said that when you see Jerusalem compassed with armies, then flee to the wilderness. Okay, because there were a few times that the children of Israel, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, okay, were surrounded by armies, man. Okay. And you had to go through some very extreme and difficult times. All right. That siege and that straightness, that straight time, that difficult time that you went through. All right. So what's going on right now? Israel are those Israelis, Salakia, the land of Israel that belongs to the children of Israel, so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians, is being bombed by Iran. They're being bombed by troops in foreign troops in Iraq. They're being bombed by Lebanon. They're being bombed probably on from four different nations of people, man, or four different nations or sects of people. Let me put it that way, okay? Because most of those Arabs, they're all the same. They go by Shia or Sunni or different things of that nature, but they're still the same people. They're Ishmael, all right? So those people that are in the land of the children of Israel, they're being bombed right now because World War III is getting ready to start, okay? But that doesn't have a damn thing to do with what's getting ready to happen to you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. That's just a big ass setup. All right, that's a setup to kill hundreds of millions, billions, possibly of people. Because what's going on? You people just don't have a fucking clue what's going on right now, man. This the strike that's going on the East Coast, the dock workers. Okay, the 159 nations that just signed the pact to go with the BRICS nations, to go into a different currency, the devaluation of the dollar. All right, the foreign, not the foreigners, but the Latinos from South America, Central America, okay, and other places, Venezuelans, all them people that are coming over here, Haitians, that are being put in Jake's neighborhoods, all right, to cause confusion and disrupt the peace, all right, because they're being shown favor and you're not, all right. So they're trying to create a situation where you're going to become desperate and angry. All right. So when it talks about you're going to eat your seed, man, your daughters, and the daughters are going to eat their mothers, the fathers, their sons, the sons, their fathers. When it starts talking about those types of things, okay, what is going to happen is these dock workers that are on strike, these shutdowns that are taking place, the layoffs, all of these things that are going to start taking place because the Most High is getting ready to shut this whole thing down. And there's sieges and there's famines, and there's death, and everything else that's getting ready to take place because the scriptures say it. All right? The scriptures say that these things are going to take place. The scriptures say that the Most High does these things. He kills, he makes alive, okay? He wounds and he heals. You see? You got more on that?
Yep. And they shall eat every one the flesh of his friend,
Yep.
and the siege and straightness,
Yep.
wherewith their enemies, and they that seek their lives shall straighten them.
That's right.
That's,
Give me 2 Kings 6 and read 25 to 29. See, you people have been warned, okay? The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied against many countries, great kingdoms. We've been through these scriptures, man. You people that are watching, you should know them by now. And what has taken place is the spirits of the prophets are subject to the prophets. And we're telling you the same thing that these people in the past were told, that these things were going to happen. Yahweh Shai told his people that were following, the apostles, okay, the believers, when you see Jerusalem compassed with armies, when Jerusalem started to be compassed with armies, who left? The people that believed what he was saying. Okay? So who is going to make it out of this? This is a spiritual thing. This is not a physical thing. Okay? You can have all the guns, bullets, bombs, planes, helicopters. You could have 50 soldiers following you. Your ass ain't going to make it if Yahweh Shai ain't got your back. Yahweh Shai. Okay? So this spiritual thing that's taking place right now, this warning, okay? This grace, when you come into this truth and you have that grace to walk through this warning, okay? When you repent and you believe on the blood of Yahweh Shai and enter into that, not enter in, because the new covenant actually has to be in you. You can't enter into it, okay? So when that happens, your protection is going to be Yahweh Shai, okay? Not guns, not missiles, not bombs, not any of those things, man. All right? Go ahead, brother.
2 Kings 6 and 25.
Yep.
And there was a great famine in Samaria.
Yep, that's that Sumerian army, okay? And then you had the Babylonians take down the southern kingdom. Okay, so you had the northern and southern kingdom being taken down damn near simultaneously. But the northern kingdom went into the Sumerian captivity. Go ahead. The Assyrians. Go ahead.
Yep. And behold, they besieged it.
Yep.
Until an ass's head was sold for 80 pieces of silver.
Yes, an ass's head was sold for probably 4 pieces of silver today. If you go by the price of silver, I think it's like $65, $75 an ounce. So you're talking probably about $400 for a fucking a head of a damn donkey. Go ahead.
And the 4th part of a cab of a dove's dung.
Yep.
For 5 pieces of silver.
You see? $200 for some damn dove's shit. Okay? Just walk around New York City and see where the pigeons sit at, and see where they shit all day long. And somebody comes along and scrapes that up and puts it in a bucket and weighs it, and then they sell it to you for 5 pieces of silver, which would be a few $100s today. Go ahead.
And as the king of Israel was passing by upon the wall,
yep,
there cried a woman unto him, saying, Help, my lord,
yep,
O king. And he said, If Yahweh do not help thee, whence shall I help thee?
Right.
Out of the barn floor, or out of the wine's press?
Yep.
And the king said unto her, What aileth thee?
What aileth thee? Go ahead.
And she answered, This woman said unto me, Give thy son that we may eat him today.
So 2 women made an agreement, okay, during the siege of Assyria. All right. They made an agreement that they would eat one of the children on one day. One day they would eat one woman's children. The following day they would eat the others. Go ahead.
And we will eat my son tomorrow.
Yep.
Right. I read that over. Give thy son that we may eat him today, and we will eat my son tomorrow.
You see, there was an agreement made by two women to just eat their children. Go ahead.
So we boiled my son and did eat him.
Yep.
And I said unto her on the next day, give thy son that we may eat him.
That's right.
And she had hid her son.
She hid her son. And what happened? They took that argument when the one woman boiled her son. Okay? That was it you had?
Yes, sir.
Give me Lamentations 4:10. So the one woman ate her, they shared her son as a meal. Okay? During this siege in Assyria. And when they shared that child, the woman said, hey, listen, we'll eat your child tomorrow. So when tomorrow came, what happened? The woman said, okay, where is your son so we can eat him? You know? Hey, you people think that we've been fucking around and telling y'all jokes and this was a fairy tale, okay? And you can see what's going on right now with World War III. You can see what's going on with these longshoremen on strike. You can see what's going on with all these nations doing away with the dollar, the devaluation of the dollar. That's your currency. That's your fucking currency. I have some dollars in my pocket right now that ain't worth shit. I can still buy stuff, but at some point it's going to be done away with. It's going to be, it's not going to be worth shit. You can wipe your ass with it or burn it as kindling. So these two women made an agreement in this siege, this famine that happened, that's coming here to America very soon. And the other one said she hid her son. Okay? She didn't intend to eat her son, but there's a story, there's a whole message in this. I'm not going to get into the message, I'm going to get into the point that these women made an agreement to eat their children, boil, sodden their children. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
Yep. Lamentations 4:10.
Yep.
The hands of the pitiful women have sodden their own children.
You see? The hands of the pitiful women. A lot of you women that have children around the house, when they start screaming and they start hollering, please, mommy, please, I want some, what's that old ass thing? Hey, mom, what's for dinner? And she said, sleeps for dinner.
Yeah.
Sleeps for dinner.
Yeah.
That's a reality, man. Okay? Sleep is for dinner. That's what the fuck you gonna have to do to get over those hunger pains, a lot of you. But a lot of you aren't gonna do that. A lot of you women, read that again, brother.
Yep. Lamentations 4:10. The hands of the pitiful women have sodden their own children.
You pitiful ass women. You so-called loudmouth ass nigga women. Okay? That don't want to listen to your husband. You black, Latino, and Native American Indian women that don't want to, you pitiful women that don't want to listen to your husband. I don't need a man. Those type of women, okay, that have 3-4 kids in the house. What's going to happen when those kids start screaming and hollering? And you don't have no food. And the only thing that you can decide to do is bust one of them upside the fucking head with a rock and chop them up and put their ass in a pot with some onions. That's what a lot of you are going to do, man. It's brutal what I'm saying. I don't fucking care because this is what you people don't understand kindness. Okay? You don't understand kindness. We've been kind. The Most High has been kind to you by sending his prophets out here and showing you mercy, but you haven't accepted it. So what's getting ready to happen to you? The wrath of the Most High Yahweh Shema Shai is going to come upon you, man. And you're gonna understand his anger with you. Okay? That's what you're getting ready to understand. Do you got any more?
Shit, once you get a taste of that human meat,
it's
like it's going to become a norm to you.
That's it. Yep.
You know, just like that movie Alive.
Yep.
You know, they was disgusted at first, but then that shit became a norm to where they was eating that shit.
They were tearing it up.
Like it was nothing.
Yep. And that goes back to the Donner Party, if you haven't seen that. And that's a true event that happened And the last person that they took out of there, the animals that they took with them, the Donner Party, they had were traveling west. The last person that they took out of there when the snow was melting and the animals, you could see the animals because they were covered with snow. They asked the man. They said, "Listen, why didn't you eat the animals? You could see them. They were still good to eat because of the snow and the cold. Why did you continue to eat them?" He said, "Because the human meat tastes better." You people are getting ready to fuck around and find out. Go ahead.
They were their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people.
You see, they were their meat. So these children, the weak, you women, you sissified ass niggas that ain't going that don't want to come out here and make your bodies a living sacrifice right now. You better come out and make your bodies a living sacrifice right now. Or your ass is going to be that meat, okay? In that day of need, man. Because if you're a man and you're a weak nigga and you in a house with a woman full of hungry children, she might bust you upside your goddamn head with a rock. Or a hammer. Or stab you in your neck. And then guess what? Them kids are going to eat that day, man. You see? This is what's getting ready to happen to you people that didn't want to fucking listen. You didn't want to listen? That's fine, man. But then you have to deal with the judgment. You have to deal with the consequences of not listening to the prophets, to the words of Yahweh Bashim al-Shah. You have to deal with that. Was that it?
Yes, sir.
Give me Lamentations 2 and 20.
Salah 2 and 20?
Yep. You're going to have to deal with that. You're going to have to deal with the consequences that are getting ready to be handed to you, man. Just like we had to do. We had to deal with the consequences of what we're doing right now. These are consequences, that going downtown in the city that we live in and teaching the Holy Scriptures, putting a garment on, people laughing, joking, calling us bums, and, oh, they got dresses on. Oh, look at them niggas. Oh, they crazy. Yo, what kind of drugs they smoking? I need some of that. These are consequences that we are dealing with, man. Okay? But a lot of you people don't look at them as consequences. You look at them as we're just being foolish. You see? So the consequences of you being rebellious, we're not being rebellious. Me and this brother are not being rebellious. We're doing what the Most High said. Take your ass out there to the highways and hedges and be a fool for Yahweh Shai's sake and make your bodies a living sacrifice. That's what we did. So your consequences for your rebellion is going to be horrible. Go ahead.
Lamentations 2 and 20.
Yep.
Behold, O Lord, and consider to whom thou hast done this.
Mm-hmm.
Shall the woman eat their fruit?
Yep.
And children of a span long? Shall the priest and the prophet be slain in the sanctuary of Yahweh?
Yep.
That's
Read that again. 2 and 20, Lamentations 2 and 20.
Lamentations 2 and 20. Behold, O Lord, and consider to whom thou hast done this.
Yep.
Shall the women eat their fruit?
Yeah, the woman eat their fruit. That's their children. Okay. Go ahead.
And children of a span long?
Mm-hmm.
Shall the priest and the prophet be slain?
Shall the priest and the prophet be slain? So are they going to kill? Are they going to try to put us to death? For trying to teach them what was going to take place? Are they going to be angry with us? Because I tell you the truth, does that make me your enemy? You see? Well, grab me Isaiah 65 and read 13 and 14.
Yep, we'll finish it out. Shall the priest and the prophet be slain? I'm sorry.
No, go ahead, brother. You're good.
Shall the priest and the prophet be slain in the sanctuary of Yahweh?
Yep. Shall they be slain? Are we going to go out on the highways and hedges and be slain? Because of the siege that's coming? We're not going to be on the highways and hedges. But you women, you're going to eat of your fruit, man. You men that don't want to come into this understanding, you're going to eat of your fruit. Okay? And that fruit is your children. Okay. Good.
What you call for?
Isaiah 65.
Yep.
I read 13 and 14.
Isaiah 65, verse 13.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, thus says the Lord Yahweh,
Yep.
behold, my servants shall eat.
My servants shall eat.
Yep.
Okay. Those that have went out on the highways and hedges, those that have been giving you warning. Okay. What did it say? What the brother just read? So the prophets going to be slain because of it? No, man. It said my prophets are going to eat. My servants are going to eat. Okay. My believers are going to eat. Go ahead.
But ye shall be hungry.
Yep. And you people, you women, okay, and you men that don't want to do the will of Yahweh Shai, your asses are going to be hungry. Go ahead.
Behold, my servants shall drink.
Yep.
But ye shall be thirsty.
That's right. And we're drinking right now. We're drinking of the knowledge of Yahweh Shai. That's a spiritual drink. We're eating spiritual food. Okay? But when the famine comes, the Most High is not going to allow you to have what we have been tasting of right now. We've been tasting of a spiritual food. Okay? And a spiritual meal, a bread. All right? But you people are going to taste. You're not going to taste of a physical food and water when the famine comes. But we are, man, because we've made this sacrifice.
Store
all right,
our treasures in heaven.
There it is. Go ahead.
Yep. Behold, my servants shall rejoice.
Yep.
But you shall be ashamed.
Yep. And you're going to be ashamed because you're going to be ass out. The brother Hawaii likes to say, well, what did he say when that brother he went to the grocery store, in a blizzard? And they found his ass frozen with his ass all up in the air. That's going to be you people, man. You know what I'm saying?
The one brother was talking about how he was like, he wanted to go grab a few things at Walmart.
Yeah.
And people was panic buying and shit, you know what I mean? Yeah. Some people who knows about what's going on. He said he looked in the one brother's car and he had 2 liters of
Coca-Cola.
You know what I mean?
It's like, yo, dude. It's like that 10 liters of Coca-Cola, that was about 5 bags of rice, 5 bags of beans,
and it's like...
And a motherfucking case of water, 48 pack of water, brother. You had them straight.
Good grief.
Could have ate and drank, motherfucker. Go ahead,
Read in order, verse 14. Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart.
Yep.
But you shall cry for sorrow of heart.
That's right, because we're going to be happy. We're going to be happy that we know the end is near. We're going to be happy as hell, man. We're tired of going to I'm fucking tired of getting up and going to fucking work every day. Every morning when I wake up, the first thing that comes out of my mouth is, I'm tired of this shit. And I say, oh, praise the Shah, please get us out of here. Because I'm tired of this shit. So we're going to rejoice when all this hell starts happening, man. That's why people are going to look at us different.
We're going to be laughing.
Yeah, what the Lord said?
When they're starving, we're going to be eating and laughing.
The Lord said, I'm going to laugh when your calamity comes.
That's right. You know what I mean? We're going to be laughing.
Yep.
I mean, shit, when we heard about the port shutdown.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I was, oh my God, yo.
Could this be
the event?
Could this be it? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I was fucking happy as hell, man. When they can ready to strike, oh, please. And my wife said, when do you think it's going to start? I said, I hope that shit started 12:01. I'm telling you right now, I didn't even fucking know. But then when I got up the next day, I was looking around at different videos and it said that shit started at 12:01.
Yep.
I was like, bet. Yep. We getting ready to get the fuck up out of here. Go ahead, brother.
And they already offered the president, because I guess the president of that shutdown or whatever, of that union, for the port joint, they offered him 50% increase, but they're asking for 77% increase,
and no automation.
But they already offered 50, and it was like, nah, he ain't budget.
Yeah, because they said partial automation. Because they wanted to throw the partial automation in because they can revamp that.
All right,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they can actually take away critical portions. And what'll happen is the motherfuckers that are really out there striking, they'll be affected, so they won't be. Everybody else will be scared. You know what I mean? Once they bring in that partial automation, they'll be like, okay, we're gonna get rid of certain motherfuckers that we know are influencing these people, and we'll get rid of them. That's what they do. That's what they're trying to do.
And then I was checking out the boy Patrick Humphrey, the whistleblower. He was talking about that the president of that union, basically that he got acquitted from a murder. That he had like mob ties or something.
Yeah. Well, he sounds like an old Italian.
You know what I mean? That he had mob ties where somebody was found in the car. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
But the thing is, it don't sound too far fetched. He probably
Well, they probably got somebody. He probably got bodies. A bunch of them motherfuckers probably do, because that's how they get down. You got to understand that when you go back to unions. Because I worked with a Spanish boy, and he was saying something about the Jimmy Hoffa thing, and he said that when that happened, he had came in like years after all of that shit had happened, and he was hearing stories. But them motherfuckers are always tied into some shit like that. You know what I mean? If you being greedy and trying to steal from the union, or if you're doing something against the union, they're gonna come get your ass. Because he said that when they had a union disagreement, the union boss at the time, he was doing something and they fucked his car up. He said he was involved in it. So that's the reality. Go ahead, brother.
But ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and shall bow, Salakia, and shall howl for vection of spirit.
That's right. You're gonna be vexed in your spirit, man, when the things are coming. That's why we just got done saying we were happy when we heard about the strike. Okay, vexation. We're not vexed in our spirit. We're not vexed in our spirit, man, when we hear these things. We're not vexed in our spirit when we hear that Israel's getting bombed. Okay, the land of the children of Israel that has imposters in it. We weren't upset. Oh my God, oh God, what's gonna happen? No, we ain't worried about that shit. I'm happy to hear these types of things, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's why a lot of you people are going to be vexed in your spirits when this really takes hold. Okay. When it really takes hold, and
it's gonna be quick.
Yeah. Go ahead, brother.
It's gonna be quick.
Go ahead.
By the third day, they're saying you're gonna start feeling it.
Yep.
It definitely within a week.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I'm talking about from your gas to the car parts to your fruits, your vegetables, to liquor. Everything. You're gonna just start feeling it.
Man.
Everything's gonna just start jumping. And on all these corner mama Papa stores, they're gonna be gouging the price like a bug.
Oh yeah, they're gonna tear you people's asses up. You better not go to them motherfucking stores. You'd be better off going to Giant out on Litter's Pike. Fuck out of here.
And you better have your wisdom in order as far as when you go into the store, because there's gonna be people out there waiting for you.
Yeah, they're gonna be outside waiting for you to bust you upside your head with a rock. Yeah, I've been saying that a lot lately because I made this thing. I call it the dummy knocker. So I went around, I bought these round, it's just something I do. I'm inventive, you know what I'm saying? I had made an invention, they stole it from me. It was worth like $3.5 million. They got me, it's all good. Esau fucked me over. But I do that kind of stuff, make necklaces, food, fuck that. I made this thing called a dummy knocker, and it has a round river stone in it. And it's a cloth, it's got a cloth around it. I put sponging around it, and then I put the cloth around that, and then I tied it, and it's got about this long a piece of strap to it, a little loop, and pop somebody outside the fucking head.
A nigga beater.
Yeah, homemade. But that's what I do. But at the end of the day, you people, man, you're going to be vexed in your spirit, man, when this thing happens. And we're so happy that we're just finding ways to bust you upside your fucking head, man. Because we're sick of this place. We're sick of this place. We're sick of you fucking people. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that like I'm going to go and do some crazy dumb shit. I'm saying that because the Most High's word says that he is fed up with the wicked, man. He is angry with the wicked every fucking day. And so the fuck am I. I'm sick of this shit. Go ahead, brother.
That was it.
That was it. Grab Matthew 4:4. You know, we're angry with the wicked every day, just like the Most High, man. You know, and we're tired of telling you people that these things are going to happen. We're tired of telling you that the Most High is going to laugh when your calamity comes. The scripture just said you're going to be vexed in your spirit. Okay? That's how you're going to tell the difference between those that are telling you what's going on right now. Okay? What's really happening, the true apostles of Israel, okay, that are telling you what's really taking place. You know? And those people that are out here that are full of shit, that don't want to listen, okay, that are false prophets, that are telling you, that are scribes and Pharisees. These people are going to be vexed in their spirit when this thing starts taking place, because the Most High is going to reveal his true men. You want to see them. The nobodies, man. The fucking nobodies. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, brother.
Let's start at 2. I'm
Yes,
just
sir.
right into it.
Yep.
Matthew 4:2. And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights,
Yahweh Shai, yep.
he was afterward hungry.
Mm-hmm.